Hey everybody, it's Rude bringing you a League of Legends video. It's actually my 8th commentary, and I'm playing Jumping Jungle Jax. He's actually my favorite character in League of Legends. When I first started playing, I had no intention of ever buying a champion pack or anything of that sort, and I read through all the profiles, and I was like, wow, this character sounds awesome. So Jax was my first purchased League of Legends character, and he still holds a special place in my heart. I'm sure everyone's got a champion out there like that. I used to play him a lot more AP, on top of Hybrid, but really that's not so viable anymore. He's more of a trollish character, and this is just a normal game with some friends. But I did want to throw up this video because I really did enjoy it, and there's actually probably the best play I've ever seen in League of Legends in front of me recorded here, so I'm going to throw it in, I'm going to explain it. Another thing I do want to stress on jungling with Jax is pick up your Ninja Tabi first. You know, if you're dodging more, you're not only avoiding more damage, but you're going to be able to use your E more. You'll see here as I'm going to gank top against Ashe, I'm helping Nasus out. Nasus gets a wither, gets a slow. I jump on her with the red buff. She's slowed. She does get a slow on us. She flashes, almost gets away. I get the AoE stun because the creeps are trailing on me, and I am getting the dodges. I do get the stun, and we do get the kill on her. First blood was actually bottom lane with Shin. Didn't get it, but here's a good example. I'm just destroying creeps. Annie does kill TF, but she stays and she's low. That's definitely doable. I am incredibly greedy when it comes to Jax. I don't know if you guys enjoy this character, but he just starts steamrolling. Anytime you can trade 300 gold with somebody, that's awesome, but if you can pull what I just pulled right there, free 300 plus experience in middle lane, that's amazing for catching up and getting ahead of the rest of the crowd. So here I did stay, and I did get a call out for an arrow coming from top lane. I was told to actually run away, and they almost directed me into it. So be very careful when you're listening to other people. Sometimes it's hard to judge these angles. Now here is the best play I think I've ever seen in League of Legends in front of me. And I'm going to back it up after this, and you can see what's going on. But it's me and Teemo going to gank Rammus here. He does get to the tower. I stay on him as long as I could. I knew Soapy would be able to shoot him as Teemo, and we do get the kill here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to walk you through this. This may seem very basic to a lot of people, but my mind just doesn't process these things that quickly. So here is Soapy on Teemo, and he's going to try to cut off Rammus, but everybody knows that Rammus, if he gets in the brush, will be able to powerball and get away. So this, shows how far I'm actually going to be able to get and actually be able to assist. But by placing a ward here, he can actually stop the location of where Rammus is going to be powerballing, and I'll have access to that entire area behind and allow us to get the free gank. Now, if he didn't, think lightning quick on this and drop that ward, Rammus would have gotten away. You see, he hits the ward, he knocks him away, knocks him out of powerball, and we were able to get on top of him. So, props to you, Soapy. That was huge. That was a crazy good play. I'm really glad you thought of it. I mean, otherwise we wouldn't have got that 300 gold. Now, I do realize that's not some game changer. If we didn't get the gank there, that probably didn't determine whether we won or lost the game. But in the grand scheme of an entire League of Legends game, those solid small plays actually really do add up. That will allow you to have an easier downhill path for the rest of the game. Here we tried to get Soraka. We almost had her. She got away. And Shin ulted top and left me alone there to die. But that's okay. No big deal. I was greedy, and I play Jax pretty greedy. So here we had 4 bottom trying to gank Shin. We decided it was time to take down that middle tower. So at the first sun trouble, we do realize we need to get out of here. But we did just see Rammus, Poppy, and Soraka on the bottom lane with our mini-map. They may have left now. All we see is Soraka. So half health on this tower. Get it down. First sign of trouble. Get out of dodge. Do keep in mind that Jax can jump to other targets, not just his enemies, and that does come into play here pretty heavy. I start running to the left, I'm trying to juke him. I try to jump over to a different creep. I get away. I am ghosted. Poppy goes ahead and flashes. She tries to slam into me here, and I do jump to a creep. She actually selects the creep instead of me, and I would have died there, but I did get away. So TF comes back in, possibly looking to get a kill. Not going to happen. Rammus cuts him off. He did hit her with the wild card, but it didn't matter. Here we see a rather successful gank setting up top. Nasus is working on Rammus. Ashe is shooting away, but it's fine. Nasus is actually out healing everything she's doing with lifesteal. TF ports in, gets a gold card, stuns Ashe. Poppy slams Nasus. Shin ults onto TF. Teemo is actually trying to work on Ashe as best she can. They see the Poppy is caught behind. Nasus gets a slow. He drops a shroom. She actually slides right past the shroom. He was trying to get her on the burst there when she dropped out of her charge, and he actually killed her with a poison. So, pretty good gank there. Well done, everybody, with our cross-map maneuvers. And here you see they're still working on top tower. I've been making my way across the entire time. They actually do kill Nasus, and you see that Shin is working low. I'm coming from the jungle. I tell him to hurry and go to the right so I can actually block the powerball, trying to pretend like I'm a ward, and it didn't really work out so well. You see that Ashe TF tries to gold card Ashe. I'm still taunted by Rammus, and I can't seem to get away. I try to jump to Poppy, doesn't really do anything for me. I try to get the stun, nothing, not going to happen. Teemo is still being chased. Now the other two, Teemo actually thought he was going to get some assistance here from the other two, but the other two are pretty low. Poppy goes ahead and slams into Teemo. Teemo dies. I finish my Ginsu. Not the best trade. Could have gone a lot better, but it could have gone a lot worse on that one. So, not bad. Here I am, I do have a dodge up, so I'm going to go ahead and make a move on Soraka. She goes ahead and flashes away. I keep jumping, I keep being aggressive. Every time you dodge with Jax, and you do have the talent into the extra dodge speed, you can catch people with lines of creep chasing you, and that does actually allow you to stun. I actually make a jump to Ashe. I'm going to kill her, but Poppy shows up with Ghost, and I am dreading facing this again. I swear to God, I can't get away from her. I think she has it out for me. Not sure what the deal is, but she does get a hold of me. TF starts moving back towards our tower as if he's looking for safety, but then makes a move forward. Not sure what he's doing. Here we go, bottom lane. Teemo is actually being chased by Poppy. He blows Ghost right here, and combined with his extra sprint, with his ability, he is going to get away. So nicely done. Here I am just farming top lane, pushing as far as I can, and I see the team fight's actually going on in the jungle next to me. I've got a lot of squishy targets I can take out here. I really want Ashe, so I go ahead and hop to her. I kind of leave everyone alone. Jax is a pretty good anti-carry. If I can take out this character, the rest of my team should be fine to take out their team. You saw that Rammus went flying by as I was on Ashe. It's almost as if he was clicking up on his minimap, didn't really see where he was going, wasn't watching his character. It's important to do that. I do get a stun here. I see that my team is coming down the lane. I see it's Nasus. I try to jump past, and it does look like Nasus is the sole survivor of that team fight. Maybe I should not have left them alone. Maybe they needed me a little bit more than I thought, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Here in the upper left half of the river, Soapy has an entire forest of shrooms set up, and what he wants to do is he wants to kite people through it, and he's not really getting an opportunity. Here's a team fight breaking out in the left jungle. I actually go for Annie. I feel at this point I could kill all of them, no problem. I've got my Ginsu's Rage Blade finish, and I'm working on my Hex Tech. I actually go ahead and finish off Annie. We start moving towards Ashe. I get to Soraka. I do have the red buff. I get the stun. I keep working on her. She flashes away again. I jump to her. Start moving my way towards Ashe. I did waste my stun. I hop towards Poppy. I can't get to her, but I just turn and I face off with Ashe. I do kill Ashe, and Poppy slides towards me, charges up her hammer, gets the kill. That's alright, my team did finish off the middle tower, and looks like they're going to start working towards the inhibitor. Here I was taking care of our blue buff, and I see that Soapy's being chased by the entire other team. They actually do hit every single shroom, and he was hoping for at least a kill out of that, but it appears that a healer is actually greater than a shroom forest, and he possibly wasted some serious time. So, no big deal. It's a trollish game. I'm playing Jax. I mean, don't take it too seriously. Don't get too mad if something you've got set up doesn't work out. I see team fights going on in the bottom. I go ahead and finish off one of them. I finished off Rammus, and I'm working on Poppy here. Finish off Poppy. I move towards either of the carries, whether it's the AP or the AD. I do hop to Ashe. I finish ass off. I finished her ass off. There you go. And TF robs me of my quadra kill. I actually got the triple, didn't get the quadra. It's sad. I make a jump towards Soraka here. She is just food at this point for me. And I dodge Rammus coming in, and I do end up dying to him, but that's okay. Our team is pretty far pressed on their base, and we are definitely holding a solid lead. Here you see TF was bouncing. He thought that he was going to have that inhibitor down. Shin takes one more hit. He finishes it off. That was important to do. When you get it that low, commit to it. Even if you die, it's very, very doubtful they're going to push all the way back. So here's Teemo rebuilding. We can make him stronger. We can make him faster. We've got the technology. We can rebuild the shroom forest. Here I am in a team fight in bottom. I did get caught by Rammus and Poppy. My team comes in to save me. Shin ults on top of me. Shin comes in. He gets a nice taunt here. I try to get away. I leap to Nasus. I'm thinking I'm free. TF boards in. We've got everyone going through the bush there. They can't see what's on our side. Nasus comes in from behind. I'm just trying to leap around, trying to stay out of trouble. And lo and behold, Ashe comes to me, and so does her team. I'm not feeling like I'm going to live through it. I got all my burst off on her. I couldn't get the kill. But that's okay. Our team's been working them down as they've been kiting. And at this point, it looks like it's a 4v2. But Nasus has full health, and he is just ready to roll. TF's been working on him. He's been picking away as best he can. Nasus ults. He finishes off Rammus. He starts making his way towards all three of their carries at this point. He finishes off Annie. He kills off Poppy. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and try to finish off the game. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a while since I put one of these up. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see. Thanks, everybody.